welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about my summer essentials. We've got some skincare, makeup, self-tan, stuff like that for you guys. So make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up if you are excited for summer and all of the June videos that are coming. Also make sure you guys are subscribed if you want to stick around and catch all of the new videos that are coming at you every weekday in June. Let's go. All right, so I do want to mention that today's video is sponsored by Kula, and I was super excited when they wanted to work with me. Number one, because sunscreen and skincare are such a huge, important part in my life, especially when it comes to summer. And also they are actually a local company, which is really freaking awesome because I love working with companies that are like local to my area. They did send me 2 of their products. I've actually been using one of their other products, which they did not send to me, but I just absolutely love that. So we'll get into that one later. But the 2 products that they sent me were the Kula Makeup Setting Sunscreen Spray. I have used this a few times and I actually really like it. It's so cool. Also, can we just talk about their packaging for a second? How freaking cool is this? I love it. It's a glass bottle, so definitely be careful. You don't want to be dropping anything. And they also sent over some of their full spectrum 360 degrees sun silk drops. This stuff is really amazing as well. I actually used this under my makeup this morning. I love it. I've been using it lately just when I know I'm going outside and I need to put some sunscreen on. What I absolutely love about their products is that they are cruelty-free and vegan. 2 of my favorite things that I like to see when I'm looking at new products or just products in general. I am always trying to be so aware of the stuff that I am putting on my skin and making sure that they are cruelty free. That is like one of the biggest things for me when it comes to skincare kind of stuff. So this first product is their makeup setting spray. I absolutely love this. We're gonna demo a little bit real quick. I love it. There's a little ball in here every time you shake it. So, I breathe that in a little bit. This stuff is amazing. It's a 2-in-1. It is a setting spray, and of course it has sunscreen in it. So if you are wearing a makeup that does not have any SPF in it, this is amazing to throw over. You can also touch up and reapply this throughout the day, which is amazing because you don't actually have to fix your makeup to put more sunscreen on. You can pretty much just spray this and you should be set. This has an SPF of 30 in it, and this does as well. I love this stuff. I will show you guys. I love the little applicator of this. So you just kind of like squeeze a little bit up like that. And then honestly, they go on so smooth. So we'll just do a little bit demo. So as you guys can see, it literally just like looks and feels like silk when you apply it. It's so incredible. And this stuff is amazing, especially if you're going for like a beach day or you're just going out and about. It's so incredibly important that you wear sunscreen no matter how like long you are going to be out in the sun. The sun can be so damaging to your skin and you definitely want to protect it with some sunscreen. I am someone that has to be extra aware and extra cautious anytime I go out in the sun. I do have a family history of skin cancer, so sunscreen is something that is so important to me. I always look for products that have SPF in them. So another thing that I really love about the drops is you can actually mix these into any of your like favorite foundations that don't have SPF. So you can mix this in to make sure you are still getting some SPF on your face, make sure you're protecting your face anytime you are going out in the sun. Both of these are organic and they both have hyaluronic acid. I believe that is how you say that. I honestly do not know. I've had so many products that I've talked about lately that have had hyaluronic acid. If I'm even saying that right. But anyways, absolutely love these products. If you guys want to check these out, I will leave the link in the description down below. So moving on to actual foundation, or I guess BB creams. Those are basically what I use a lot in the summer. Again, I always like to make sure that anything that I'm putting on my face, especially in the summertime, obviously, because you're probably out in the sun way more, I always make sure that I have some sort of foundation that has SPF in it. So one of my favorites is from the brand Pure Lace. This is their Perfect Glow BB cream. This has SPF 30 in it. It's very lightweight, very, very good formula. I love it. It actually lasts a really long time, which I really like. So this one has been my absolute go-to anytime I just want like a little bit of makeup on, nothing like too heavy, too crazy, anything like that. Also, I love that this is oil-free and moisturizing, and it gives you like that matte, glowy kind of finish. It's perfect. It's my favorite. Then for an actual like more, I want to say this is more full coverage. It's medium coverage, so it's definitely more coverage than the BB cream, but again, you can always build this up. This one is definitely more on the expensive side, but this one I use as like more of a full foundation when I am like kind of wanting to be like full glam for the day rather than just like casual with my BB cream. So this one is the YSL All-in-One Glow Natural Medium Coverage Long Lasting Hydration Foundation. This one has an SPF of 23 in it, so it is a little bit lower, so I would probably add some of my Sunsilk drops in there just to bump up the SPF a little bit more. But this has a little pump cap. It's awesome. Pump cap, pump top. It's really handy. This stuff definitely is more on the expensive side, but I really do like it anytime that I'm going for like a full glam kind of look. Another huge essential for the summertime and just anytime really is some sort of chapstick. I always make sure that my chapstick has SPF in them. There are so many out there that do not have SPF. You also want to protect your lips. Those are very important. You want to protect everything on your face, your body, you know, protect it all with SPF. So this is the Blistex. This is basically the only thing I've ever really used on my lips as far as like chapstick, and that is because it has SPF. Back in like 2014 when I used to work at a hotel in Las Vegas, I was a lifeguard. I was out in the sun 24/7, and this was my go-to. This stuff is amazing. My lips literally never got sunburnt, and I spent like 8 hours in the sun most days. So, you know, just the daily life of a lifeguard. So this is great. It has SPF 15 and it's like a minty little flavor kind of chapstick. I don't know. I love it. I've been using this literally for years. It's amazing. Always make sure your chapstick has SPF. I feel like that's one place where a lot of people miss. Another huge essential for the summertime for me is a scrunchie or a hair tie. This one is actually by Silk. I almost said Slip. It's Silk Slip. That's like their brand logo kind of thing. These are amazing. I picked these up at Sephora. They were $20 for a pack of 3. They are more on the expensive side, but I love using these now because they don't leave like a crazy dent in my hair. So these are great. I always make sure I have one of these either in my car, in my purse, or just on me anytime I want to throw my hair up, especially when it gets so hot outside. So another huge essential. So as I mentioned, I do have a family history of skin cancer. So me personally, I do not spend a lot of time out in the sun. You will not see me usually out and about tanning. I really haven't done that in a few years, honestly. Like the Vegas summers where I spent like 8 hours in the sun, I think I got enough sun for a while for me. So usually I really don't spend my summers like trying to get as tan as possible from the sun or baking out in the sun, anything like that. I am someone that likes to use self tanners. So these are 2 of my favorite. This first one is by Kula. This one I'm literally all out of. As you guys can see, like the whole thing is gone. I loved this so much. But every time I go to my local Ulta, it's always sold out. So I'm probably gonna have to order some online or something. But this is one of my favorite self tanners. It just looks so natural, so glowy. It is their Sunless Tan Affirming Lotion. It says tan, tone, and brighten. It also has a really good smell, which I love. It smells like pina colada. It's amazing. You smell like a tropical, I almost said tropical breeze. I don't know what I was trying to go for. You smell very tropical when you use this. I love it. It's amazing. My other go-to self tanner is the Jergens Instant Sun Natural Glow and Deep Bronze. I always go for like the deep dark colors because I'm very pale as it is, especially not going out in the sun that much. So I like to make it look like I have just spent hours in the sun and I look like a bronzed goddess, you know? Everybody's going for that look. So this is my favorite. You can pick this up basically at any drugstore. It's very affordable, really great. It's amazing. So these are my 2 recommendations for tanners. Love these. And then for a tanning mitt, this one looks kind of gross. I know, I'm sorry. This is the tanning mitt that I will usually use to apply the foam tanner. This is a foam one, so you just like shake it and then it pumps out like a foam. This is the tanning mitt that I use. It's by Saint Tropez. I usually pick it up at Ulta. I swear it's like $6. It's great. They last forever. You can wash them and reuse them multiple times. Usually I will use them until they literally start like ripping at the seams right here, because when you're putting self-tan on every other day, they would start to wear out. But that is the stuff that I will use for any self-tan. And then the very last essential that I have for summertime is of course a hat. Anytime I go out when it's really warm, really hot outside, really sunny, I always make sure that I have a hat on, especially if I'm going to the pool or the beach. You want to make sure you protect your head as well. Don't forget about that. Always protect it. This one is just one of my favorites from Adidas. It's just their coral hat. I also have a few others from Adidas that I love, and I got those at like TJ Maxx for a really good deal. So just make sure you have a good hat to wear in the summertime. One other essential is, of course, some sunglasses. I always wear sunglasses because you always want to make sure your eyes are protected from the sun as well. Honestly, the sun is just like so damaging to everything. So these are the sunglasses that you guys see all the time. These ones are by the brand Life by Her Co. I don't actually know if they're selling them anymore, but they are basically like lookalikes for the round Ray-Bans. So if you guys want to splurge and go for the Ray-Bans, go for that. Or I'm sure you can find some like cheapy kind of versions at Forever 21 or H&M, probably anywhere like that. I feel like these are a pretty simple kind of look for sunglasses, and most places usually carry some type of them. All right, so those are all of my summer essentials. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did, and a huge thank you to Kula again for sponsoring today's video. Make sure you guys check them out in the links down below, and comment down below one of your summer essentials. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video.